Peace be with you. In the 51st chapter of the Quran, verse 56, God says, "And I have not created jinn and human beings, insan, except that they should serve me." Also in the 2nd chapter of the Quran, God says, "And do not follow the footsteps of shaitan." This is said throughout the Quran and other places as well. This is what is expected of a Muslim. Everything else is inadequate. You can call yourself what you want, but unless you are serving your master, unless you are serving God and staying away from the worst character described in the Quran, your label is nothing. It means nothing. It's worse than calling yourself a disbeliever. If you call yourself a Muslim and you fail in these aspects consistently, then it's worse than being a disbeliever, but because at that point you're a hypocrite. How do you serve someone? Well, take a lesson from among your own selves. How do you serve your boss at work? You do what you are told. You show up on time. You do your job. How does a servant serve a king? Do you think a servant listens to what king says and says, "Man, I'm not going to do that"? This is how you serve someone. You do what they love and you stay away from what they hate. And how do you follow the footsteps of somebody else? Well, you do what they did. And what did the shaitan do? He disobeyed. He refused to serve God. He refused to do what God wanted him to do. Even though he knew what God wants, even though he knew the power of God, he refused to obey. He was a fasiq. So if you are a person living that kind of a lifestyle, if you consistently disobey God and you fail to do what God loves, if you fail to serve God, and you follow the footsteps of shaitan by disobeying God, where do you think you're heading? You can call yourself whatever you want, but that is the basis of it. That is what it takes to be a Muslim. That is what it takes to be loved by God. That is what it takes to enter Jannah, to enter heaven. Everything else is a lie. You can lie to other people. You can lie to yourselves, but you cannot lie to God. Serve God and do not follow the footsteps of shaitan, and you will be a Muslim. Peace be with you.